boy, look out. The accountant's straightening the sidewalk. Alrighty, good morning guys.
The sidewalks on the east side of
Whoa. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to start a pretty cool patio project today. It's a patio with a big sidewalk and then a shed pad. So we're gonna do that. We gotta clean up another job and we might have time to prep that garage that we laid all that block at. It'll just kind of depend on the weather and how efficient we are. So we got everything loaded up. We had our little Monday tailgate talk, going over the week, going over the project. I'm gonna head to get some diesel for the MT100 and we'll start this Monday off as good as it could go. Alrighty, I just got all of my concrete scheduled for the week. Just pulling into the subdivision. Oh wow, building another subdivision over there. They're popping up everywhere. We're gonna get everything laid out and start this awesome project. Cam, will you go to Big and see if you can find the yellow tape measure or green Master Force tape measure I just bought?
Yep. Does that look good, or do you want this over there?
We'll figure it out on the trip. It's great for now. All right, guys, this is the job. Shed pad back here, sidewalk off these steps here, and we're gonna have a big old patio right here. Eli, will you get out 3 shovels, please? Regular shovels, spades. All right, I need some stakes so we can get lines up on the house. Yeah, we did this before, I remember. Can we arrange that foundation? Is there room to go behind the... We rip that grass out of the way? Go kind of as far back as you can. Stake always goes inside your concrete. Is that good right there? Looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Okay. All right, let go. We'll double check, see how square it is with that wall. Not that it really matters. Hey, some carrots. You dropping food?
Yeah. I'm trying to feed the horse right here.
The horse? I'm guessing there's probably a HOA rule against a horse in this neighborhood. All right, hold me on the foundation. It's that time of year where the grass is gonna be super dewy. Although you got waterproof boots.
Are these waterproof?
Nope. Let me know when you're good. Driver's side lower, there'll be a grease gun. It's a DeWalt with a nozzle, get that. And then a DeWalt battery out of the driver's side rear toolbox, and you can just set it by that machine. All right, let's double check. Just go to the face of the fake brick. We're 17 and 9/16. You good?
Yep.
Back there. Okay, so that was a little too much. Let go. Ah!
Got quite the spring in it.
It was $9, so.
How much are the Craftsman's?
The Craftsman's, I think, are like 25 maybe? 17 and a half. Okay, good. You know how to chop sod. Show Eli. Chop along the line and then chop 4 inches back. Hold me there so I can get my 30. Just make sure your shovel's straight up and down. You kind of have to hold it. Well, one of you hold me real quick on the string line. Both of you good? Wow, it's a crooked stake. To keep it, I gotta double check. You're good, Eli. You're good, Luke. Luke, will you grease that, please? It's not a perfect thing, you know. as long as we have 4 inches of grass, we'll be able to put it back. And something that high, just run it long so you don't cut that board.
Yeah, I can run this one and that one long. That one I'm gonna have to cut.
With the exception of it's 17, so no, you won't. It'll be full 1 foot scab. That one can be long. Man, I was driving past here all weekend at a job, and I really feel like I saw a clean fill. You guys remember seeing a clean fill wanted sign? Anybody's front yard? I know it's around here somewhere. It's gonna drive me crazy. They're all like 15 miles away. Good thought though. I'm not exactly sure where this sidewalk is gonna land, but you guys can, we're coming out from the steps here, and it'll be, well, I might as well just take the second and form it so you guys can get this side chopped too. Let me see your tape and a hammer, Luke. Get that sheet of plywood pulled up, please. Just like half of it. All right, Eli, hold me on the outside of that stake. You good? 20 foot. Stay there. 10 foot's my middle. 1, 2.5. Hold me on the corner of it. 90 inches. Other end of this foundation. Get the end of the string line cam wrapped around that stake that we just measured to. This is 90 inches. Yep, just hook it and pull to me. Range past this one, so it's just touching, and then we're gonna set. Nope, the opposite person. Cam, bring the string line how you had it, and range it past here. Let go, Eli. The stakes always go in the concrete so that the forms can go outside of it. So the stake is in the sidewalk, our string line's here, our form is right here. Does that make sense to you guys? All right, so you're just gonna range past it, so get down low and not on the ground, like up, and then you're just gonna move it until you're just touching the stake. Move it away. Okay, right away a little bit. Yeah, you kind of go back and forth just to make sure that you're not bending it. So we can just go here and go 5 off this. Are you guys kind of visualizing the sidewalk here? So you can just use this. There's Cam, go grab another string line so you guys don't have to take Luke's out of the truck. All right, so it's right there, and then square out from here. Ah, man, I don't like that. Ready? We just had a little bit of change of shape, but it's gonna work out a lot better for the homeowner. So I got all the corner stakes in for the guys so that they can get all the sod strips chopped. I'm gonna head back to the shop and dump this because it's basically all sod, but it's got good topsoil underneath it, so it'll break up and we can use it in the front field I swear there was a clean fill wanted sign around this job, but I do not remember where it was at. And by the time I got a hold of the homeowner and stuff like that, it would just be faster to dump it back at the shop. So we'll get this dumped and we'll get back to work. All right, that could not have worked out any better. I was driving back to the shop, saw a clean fill wanted sign, pulled right in. The guy said absolutely perfect, tons of room to turn around, and it's less than a mile from this job. So we got probably 2 more loads I'm gonna dump there, and we got stone on the way from 8 Point. We're gonna get the gravel in, compacted, and we might actually be able to get more prep today than I was planning on. Why don't you just keep pressure on it? You don't have to like pull your back out, but it'll just help as I dig. We'll see which way it goes. We need to dig on the outside so that we can fold it up outside of our forms. You can just cut it like 3 foot inside, just with your pocket knife. Just cut it like 3 foot inside the form so that you're able to pull it out and fold it up outside. All right, we got 12 yards of 21A concrete. Alright, we're gonna get some stone in before I cut out my sidewalk. Okay, I'm gonna haul this load of topsoil. The guys are working on getting grade set and compacted, and we'll keep on rocking and rolling. It is 11:14, so that's not too shabby. Let's go dump this. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, I'm back. Gonna keep on cranking on this, get this one graded, and then we can move to the shed pad. Did you find it, or did you have to make a new one?
I made it.
Gotcha. be grading edges. You want to see about a 1/2 inch of light underneath, and you want to keep this level. So if you kind of look at this to be somewhat level, and then you look, it should look something like that. Little air gap underneath. Alright, we got this one pretty well formed up. Just need this last form. Luke's gonna form that tomorrow. We just got layout done for the shed pad. It's going right here, 12.6 by 16.6. I'm gonna back the trailer down and we'll get this one prepped. Should be pretty quick. It's a little easier and the elevations don't really matter. We just need the whole thing level. So far for a Monday, it's been pretty good. 212. Hopefully I can fit it all in one more trailer and then we'll just take one more load to that guy's house. Hold on, don't waste your energy. Not bad for an eyeball on the machine, eh? Oh, a little high. I was gonna have you form this tomorrow, but I might as well just knock it out while we're here.
It'll take you like 10 minutes. It'll take me like an hour and a half.
Okay. You guys came well prepared. I don't know whose is whose, but making me jealous that I forgot mine. I was filling in the shop, so
The hose water was pretty good.
it was.
You know that one time when I locked my keys,
Yeah.
I went into your shop and I was like taking that big broom around, like sweeping in a circle, trying to get like everything. And then I was super bored and I found a skateboard and started just skating around.
All right. 7 at the shop. You guys will all be in big with the trailer so that you can load wire easy. So you're gonna do wire and fiberglass rebar grid, 3x3, 2 in the sidewalk. All right, heading back to the shop. That was a pretty long Monday. That wasn't that bad. 9.5 hour day. For them, I gotta keep going though. I gotta go clean up that stamped step job, do all that siding and trim work. All right, we'll see you guys back at the shop. Alrighty guys, welcome back. It's the next day. I don't even remember. I think I just said I'd see you guys back at the shop and got home. I had so many errands. I had a couple estimates. Had to work on the mud buggy for a couple hours and I just crashed out about 10 o'clock. So anyway, it's the next day. The guys have been prepping all morning, getting stuff ready at the patio project. I've been running a bunch of errands. I had to take care of a few things, but now it's time to get to work. So it's about 11 o'clock. Pretty late start for me. I'm going to get the MT100 loaded up and head to the job, and then Eli and I are going to stay and pour the shed pad so that tomorrow is easier for the main patio, and then Luke and Cam are going to head and prep the garage pad that we have coming up. So going to kind of divide and conquer for the first time this year, and we'll see how it goes. Well, let's drag the compactor for them so that it doesn't take them longer than needed. Just grab with your left hand, turn around. Okay. The faster you keep it moving, the easier it is when you slow down. Make it easy for him so he doesn't have to back all the way down. So you're also going to be driving a buggy tomorrow. I'm renting another one because I can't get my second one running. I'll just have you drive this one because you'll be used to it. Get used to it, boys. Thought I just heard a nail. Did you hear that? I heard like a metal. Haha! It's a flat tire. Is this all of this dirt?
Yeah.
Where is all of this dirt? Is that up,
up
there?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys didn't see any sprinkler lines or anything like that, did you?
No.
Alright, cool. Alright, well I want to get as much prep. Well, let's get tools out and then we can prep until the truck gets here. So I'm pouring this myself, so I only need one set of tools basically. So this is forming side, that is pouring side. If you think of passenger pouring, for the most part. Obviously the come-alongs and the shovels, but that's about it. So this is, I call this one the green monster. This is the big one. We'll do this if it's like, if we're doing this driveway, we got to cover a lot of ground quick. Other than that, I like this one because it's light and easy to work with. These are called touch-up brooms. Use that. This is an edger. Where is my man float? There. And then this is called a hand jointer.
Do you ski everyone, or what is this?
Ski.
Ski. Do you ski everyone, or?
Nope.
So that's like basements for like the final finished, or?
Yeah. So anything that's like going to be smooth troweled, which is only ever inside. So your basements, your barns, your garages. This is a shed pad, but he's not going to build on it for a year.
Yeah.
So we can't leave it smooth troweled. So we have to broom this. I like them out pretty much all the time because if it gets too hard to bull float, I have to hop on to work up cream.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like an emergency situation type deal. And then think about the job. The truck isn't pulling up to this. This is a buggy job.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put your tools in the way. Which here, no, it's a good spot here. But you wouldn't want to put them right here or something.
Yeah.
If the truck was pulling up, we could put them like right to the side or something, but I'm gonna have you dump from all four sides. We'll move all that wire and stuff. This is a big bull float, but we're not gonna use it. This is a big job, so we're gonna use the regular size bull float. And I can pretty much reach everywhere, so I only need 2 poles. And then if you don't know, you want to think about the size of the pad. I don't want to screed the whole thing with a 4-footer.
Yeah.
You won't always know, but that's 12 by 16, so I'm going to get my 10-footer. I don't need to do 12 because then I could be hitting stakes the whole time. And we got our easy trowel mixed up. It's pretty hot. It will be sunny and windy day, so we don't want that top crazing over. Eli got the stone wet so that we're not losing moisture down, and we'll re-wet that right as the truck shows up because not exactly sure when he's going to be here. We've got all of our tools out. We're just going to do some more prep on the patio, so I have less to do tonight. Alrighty, I got Eli practicing on the buggy. It's going to be his first job. It's perfect for a 3.5 yard pour. Alrighty, concrete showed up right on time. Gonna show Eli the ropes on filling the buggy, and then we will start pouring this massive patio. Eli's coming with his first buggy ever. Get my boots on. Actually, I'm gonna wet this down real quick. first buggy down. It'll be fun to see how fast he gets starting off. A little slow, but he'll pick it up as he gets more and more comfortable. He's faster already. Up a little bit, a little bit. Having him add a little bit of water. It's like a 5 1/4, not quite a 6. And it's 2:30, so I'm definitely glad of getting 2 buggies for tomorrow. I'd be stressed out right now if this was colored concrete and I was waiting this long. There we go. Almost have enough to hand float. I'd say Eli in these 3 buggies has pretty much already doubled speed from his first trip, which is good. What you want to see is improvement. All right, gonna get the easy trowel rolling. Luke's working on the downspout over there. Nice job, Eli. You started off painfully slow, but you got pretty fast by the end. That's how it goes.
It goes up like a lot.
Yep. Hey Cam, can I get a little bit of that? I got a little hole here.
Not this one.
Yep, about that much. Oh, more than that. Yep, perfect. Yep, probably about half of that. Just put it right in the front, my side of that.
Right here?
Yeah. Yep, that might be enough right there. Perfect. Yep. Just try to keep some of it clean. If you want to like dig down to the dirt, that's fine, but put it on the side of that pile so that we can get some clean concrete. What'd you think of the buggy? Did you like it? Was it annoying?
Oh, it's fun.
Fun? Good.
Except when the driver yells when it's not fun.
That's what I'm saying. He yells just to like be funny or something.
I think he just likes yelling.
Yeah. I made the mistake of telling him you were a first time, so he definitely was messing with you. This stuff is popping. I knew it would. I'm gonna use this just to cut a little deeper because we're 6 inches. It's touching the bubble, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit past, not like.
Good. All right, I think I can honestly hop on it right now. I haven't stopped once. That's okay, but it's kind of crazy. Better get my broom ready. All right, it's time to hop on. Will you hand me my edger and hand float, please, Eli? Oh. It wasn't you guys, it's the Saturday guys. They don't know what clean means.
One rental.
Yep. It's on Liberty. Holy cow, this stuff pops. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. It's getting a little crispy. It's just the top layer in this first square where it was pretty stiff. It'll loosen right up once I get to the other square. Yeah, that easy trowel just works cream right up to the surface. I'm trying to keep these broom marks pretty tight. This is going to be a shed, so it's obviously indoors, but it might be a few years before they build the shed, so I told them I wasn't going to leave it unbroomed. So I'm trying to just do my best to give them a smooth finish that's easy to broom, push broom, if you will. Clean the shed out, but I'm not going to steel trowel this if it's not getting covered quick. No, we poured in the afternoon, so it's getting real hot. Alrighty, this shed pad is complete, curing out nicely, and then got got this pretty much ready for the morning. I'm gonna get here pretty early and tie all the rebar to the wire, get expansion set, and get the rest of the tools out, and we'll be good to go. This is going to be colored with a decorative border, hand tool joints. This is gonna look really, really nice. That's a pretty big patio. That's 17 by 30, and then this nice 4-foot sidewalk coming up to these steps. So it's just after 5, gonna head back to the shop, and then I have to finish cleaning up a few jobs tonight and call it a day. All right, we'll see you guys back at the shop. Alrighty guys, just got back to the shop. I'm going to do those few errands, and we'll see you guys bright and early for some mud to pour that patio. See you then. Alrighty, good morning guys. Heading down to the job. I'm gonna get rebar tied and the rest of the tools out. That way we're ready to pour at 7. It's 5:42 right now. You guys should be to the job by about 6:40. Give us a little bit of time to go over everything. And it should be it's gonna be a very busy day because we gotta get this patio poured, and then we have to go prep that garage. It's a pretty small garage, but there's still quite a bit of prep to do, so it's probably gonna be a later day. Just pulling up to the job. Just have to tie rebar, so nothing loud because I made really good time. It's 5:47. Just going to get everything tied and kind of walk through the pour in my brain because got 2 guys buggying, so I only have 1 guy and Chelsea to pull mud and stuff. It's not that big of a job, but it's a little tricky being up against the house and hand tooling everything with a decorative border. Alright, we'll touch base in a bit. Alrighty, I got everything prepped. Got the rebar tied to the wire. Got the plywood road, all the tools out. Just getting the buggies warmed up because this is quite a long driveway to buggy. So mud should be here any second, and we'll get this patio poured. Alright, we got mud here. Got the guys ready with the buggies. Got the ticket with the proper mix. Gonna start this day off right. It's a beautiful morning for pouring concrete. All right, crew, let's do this. She was saying I made the neighbors mad. You should move to the country if you want country privacy. Oh yeah, pull the wire, pull the rebar, pull the, hey, pull the mud. We got coal light.
Coal light,
yep. There's coal medium, coal dark, and coal deep. All right now, take it easy. We got limestone. It's not chipstone. Actually, yeah, take it real easy. Don't pull up that high again. I'm curious to see how this bucket will. I think it's gonna be really nice. Yeah. So you want it constant. full throttle. Let me just show you the first time. Not like that. I gotta take my shirt off, I'm sweating. Man, I'm glad we got two buggies. If it's already this slow. I want to go along the wall, so I have him cut through there, then the next one, please. You don't want it to get covered. Pretty high on my left.
High on you?
Yeah. The concrete back up. You'll track it all the way down the driveway. I'm gonna kind of pull this diagonally. Can you just, I'm super high. Can you just kind of pull it this way so I can get more screeded? Flip it over. Here you go, Luke. Chelsea, hold the other end. Go to the uphill side of the sidewalk. Hey, all of this, you're gonna be doing half and then half. Half a load, half a load. Otherwise you'll spill over the form. Alright, you're gonna get the easy trowel sprayed on, get this main area both loaded while they're working on the sidewalk. So far it's going really well. The sun's gonna come out and it's perfect weather right now. We're getting blocked by those pines, but it's just the top of the pines. Pretty soon it's gonna be full sun and go time. So I just spray pretty much what I can bulk load at a time. I don't spray the whole thing because you really want to work this stuff into the surface. So if you spray the whole thing, it could be evaporated by the time you get there. Using the 6-foot channel float to make sure we're nice and flat, which looks like we are so far. This is some really nice mud actually. Oh boy, look out. The accountant's screeding the sidewalk. Hey, the plastic. Eli, did you scrape his chute? Did you scrape the last chute? Did you scrape the last chute? His last chute?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should only have one more chute above that of concrete?
I
think so, yeah. Okay. Do you want to keep going, Chelsea, or are you just having fun?
No, I don't want to keep going.
Okay.
Only because I don't think I'm doing it right.
No, you're doing it great. So, but the problem is this is wet. So, instead of doing your Irish jig like this, just see how high my right is?
Yeah.
But I'm riding my form. Pull, pull, pull. Probably 6 more at least. Hold up, homie, I'll help you. It's really hard when you're doing it at the end. You gotta reach your arm out because this is sagging, so it's putting pressure. So if you let go, if you hold back here, now you can keep it in line.
Yeah.
And it'll just slide right on.
Okay, thank you.
But if you, I mean, sometimes you can be strong enough, but you basically have to lift that whole weight of it straight in line. That's pretty hard like that, so. All right, so we got this edger jointer combo. Just gonna be a nice decorative border on here. You just want to cut this early, otherwise it's a pain in the butt. What'd you think of buggy driving ×2? Even more comfortable today?
Yeah, I just got a little nervous over here.
Yep. Of tipping or what?
Like the half, but I still gotta get comfortable. Like,
Yeah. It'll be easier on like big driveways where it's like you're just dumping over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You'll get used to it.
I thought it was fun.
I think it's a blast. I get mad when guys are like, "Oh man, I had to drive the buggy today." Like, I had to screed the whole thing. What do you mean you had to drive the buggy? You got to drive the buggy today. It's like fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's a perk of being a new guy. All right, getting joints cut in. It's kind of perfect timing right now. Uh-oh. I don't know if I'm strong enough. Yeah. More, if you can. Yep, there we go. Whew. Yeah, how many pulls is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do 5. Will you hold me on this joint here, Cam? Hold me in the middle of it. 410 3/4.
Maybe the corner. Here, corner, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Corner there.
All right, I'll get the rest. Thank you. Huh? It's not ready yet. All right, this is perfect timing. I'm gonna start here, get these 4 flags hit, broom the sidewalk, hit the last 2. I'll need my 12-footer to straighten out that joint. That's what I wanted. Getting the Everclear spray down there. Nice.
I'm gonna head out.
All right, love you. Nice job. Thank you.
Put my leg up and I think in my pocket. So like put them out.
Trying not to get my camera. I got it pretty good with the sealer last time. It was real windy. Alrighty, there we go. Just got a good coat of sealer on there. I'll come back and spray a little bit where I couldn't get up by the foundation later on today. But ready to go, heading to the next one. Alrighty, we're gonna head to the gas station, get the guys some Gatorade, some drinks, some snacks, and then we're going to head and prep the garage for tomorrow late morning when the pour is. Inspections first thing, so we gotta finish up today, but shouldn't take too long. Alrighty, just got to the grading job. Just taking a look at what Luke and Cam got prepped. It's hard to say. I think we're gonna be pretty low on stone. Alright, ready? Cool, thank you. Like that. Needs to be spotless. We're gonna get a broom and sweep it, leaf blower. We're waterproofing today. So any chunk you see, there should be a little cove that I made like this. That should be there, but nothing else should be. A square shovel also works good too, because you can scrape along it. Factory against the wall and label up so they can read it. And then yeah, just double check your 4. Got our duct coat. It's a rubberized foundation coating. First time using it. It's supposed to be a little bit, I was gonna say better than tar, but it doesn't look any better. It's supposed to be like environmentally friendly. It still smells like death. Well, good. That means it probably will work. Alrighty, just touching base again. That was 5 full tanks of fuel in the saw to cut this footing to 5.5 so that he can build a little pony wall there and hide that. We got our foam in, we got this compacted 4 times, set to base, set to grade perfect. Just got to throw in forms in the doorway in the morning, Visqueen and wire, and we'll be ready to pour. Got the inspector at 8 and mud at 9. We also got the foundation waterproofed, got a good thick coat of tar on there. So we'll let that cure for a day, and we'll backfill pea stone and drain tile and finish it off with some good sand. And we got to keep this swale because a lot of water flows around here, so we went high on the foundation so we can pitch away and still manage all of the water. Alrighty guys, just got back to the shop. I stopped by that patio on my way home and threw a second coat of sealer on there and ran the 7-inch grinder where the sidewalk meets the patio, just because that's a very likely spot to crack overnight. It was curing out very nicely. I also stopped at another estimate on my way home, and that one's looking promising. So I'm going to clean the trailer out, clean some stuff up, get ready for the morning. I'm going to call this a wrap for this video. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow for pouring that garage on the next video. See you then.